I wanted to speak to you about him because if they win their match in hand, they do go 2 points off the top of the table. It's been about 2 years now since Ole came into this job. How do you think he has progressed as both a manager and what he's done for Manchester United?
Well, he's had a chance to obviously to bring certain players in, and I think the most important player that he has brought in is Bruno Fernandes. I think that is for everybody to see. The evidence is there how much he's the catalyst of getting United to play, in a United way. He's the guy that's got he's very skillful. He's got great vision. He's intelligent. He's got a little bit of a lot of creativity in his play. He's not afraid to take risks. He's got a great personality, etc., etc. So there's a lot of things there. So obviously there's other players come in as well later on at the back of it with Donny van der Beek, who I think we still haven't seen the best of. Tellers at left back. So bit by bit, Ole started to put the pieces together to get that team up front. We've got bags of talent, pace, and goal scoring opportunities. So it's not a surprise that they are there where they are in the league, but it's still early doors, and he wants to be there when it comes to sort of end of March, beginning of April. Because if that's the case and they are there and in touching distance, or even maybe on top of the league, then they are truly again title contenders again, and that would be a fantastic job. That would mean really good progress. That's what we're looking for. But at this moment in time, they're sitting nicely in the table with a game in hand.
But they are sitting nicely. But even after 2 years, a lot of Manchester United fans aren't convinced with Ole and his tactics at times. And a lot of them reference to his lack of success at a top level. That's one thing that sort of has a shadow over his time over at Manchester United as well. The other thing is sometimes he does have questionable decisions. We think back to Fred when the headbutt happened and he refused to take Fred off the pitch. It's moments like that has fans perhaps doubt what he's capable of. Do you see their perspective?
Yeah, no, absolutely. But if you are the manager of Manchester United, you are under the magnifying glass. I do think, it's a really fair point. I think everybody was a little bit surprised that he didn't take Fred off at the time. He has to take up his responsibility for that, which he will. Unfortunately, it backfired. And it backfired as such that because obviously Fred couldn't play in the away game against Leipzig and they got knocked out of the group stages. But yeah, these are the things that he could have done without, and that's the reason. That's what fans look at the end of the day. The United is the biggest challenge, to be fairly honest, because you not only need to win games, you also need to play a certain style, a certain brand of football. You need to play an attacking style of football and win games, and get results. Now, it is very important for him this season to stay in touching distance, of the top of the Premier League. It's so important, especially of getting knocked out of that Champions League this year. He has to, expect to have another good run in the Europa League where they were last year. But yeah, I can see that. That's why it's so important, because last year they got to 3 semi-finals and they didn't really get through the final in one of them. So it is so important because you're measured on those things. But for now, I think Ole can only do one thing: is focusing on the job, on the games in hand. He is repeatedly stressed the fact that he is there for the long term. The club has backed that support. But United is a team that needs to compete for trophies and ideally win it.